Hello, I hope you're doing well today. I'm gonna have you take a deep breath with me. And in and out. All right, Aquarius. Today I'm gonna be doing a 3-card pool, past, present, and future. And then I'm going to take a card from an Oracle deck. Temperance for your past. You may have had to go through some sort of transformative stage in life. Sagittarius might be prevalent for you. You may have had to experience times where you tap into both the physical aspects of life and then also I'm gathering that things could have been really all over the place, but the physical and what we can see and what we cannot see. It's like there's been a balance that's been, I'm getting like forced to be taken. You've been forced to find this balance. You've been forced to find this transformation, and it feels as though you've been successful. The Magician showed up in your the Magician, and then the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position. There may be an aspect of your life right now that you feel as though you are losing material stability. Maybe you've lost a home, maybe parts of your family have crumbled, maybe you've lost a job, maybe there's just like a lot of bills and a big chunk of money had to come out and the stability is feeling like it's crumbling. But with this Magician card, it really feels as though it's like you really have nothing to worry about because you have all of the capabilities to be able to accomplish what you need to do, to be able to invent, to be able to, you have all of the, I just got manipulate what you have into what you need. And then there's this Page of Cups in the reverse. It's almost as though like you, and then the Page of Wands in the reverse as well. There's something about ignoring the little voices that tell you you can't do it. These two, they're pages. So it's almost as though they're like bringing you a message of that's little, that's inconsequential, that is telling you things like you can't create what you think you can. You can't put your love into something and make a masterpiece. You can't use that passion that you've had in the past. You can't do that. You can't be creative. It's like whatever this crumbling of financial or material stability is, seems to also be connected to these like little voices in your head telling you that you can't do it. And it feels as though in the future you're going to have this realization about your stability. Yep. It's like once you become more aware to the reasonings behind your inability to move forward in the passionate way that you desire to. There's an amount of like, I guess, yeah, just awareness. There's an amount of awareness that needs to take place first. And then once you are able to identify what it is, then there's an aspect of like you're going to be able to put so much self-love into something that you will become yet again what you already are. Getting that for somebody, take it if it resonates like that. That just, yeah, but what you already are, an abundant person, a stable person, a king of pentacles. But it's just like there's so much that has pushed down your confidence. The Chariot and the reverse was in the bottom. It so much has allowed you to not feel successful for some reason. It seems as though maybe like so much potential that should have had follow through just didn't, just fell through instead. And it feels as though in this near future you will be able to identify, yep, yeah, this, you'll be able to identify that you need to be your own source of happiness, your own source of an overflowing cup of love. You need to flow into your own cup. It's phrased weirdly. Fill up your own cup so that it is overflowing, so that you then can move forward with the passion that you do have within you. But for some reason, there's a lot of blockages, a lot of maybe people outside of you are just telling you you can't do it. And it's about seeing that that's what's blocking you, that lack of self-confidence, lack of love for self, lack of love for and passion that you're putting into things. That could be the thing that's blocking you from your forward movement into embodying this abundant, stable being that you are. It also feels as though you may be going through a stage right now where, because things don't seem to be coming to fruition, and the High Priestess in the reverse at the bottom, so there may be a like you're not in touch with yourself kind of thing. I also just gathered that there's a lot like going on in my brain right now. There could be just a lot going on in your brain right now, but it's almost like this transformation was a lot for you, and so it's almost a little bit jarring to get back on your feet. Whatever this transformation was, like, you are now fully capable. You've always been, but there's a magician embodiment, Gemini, Virgo. You're fully capable of creating anything that you need to create to get the job done. But with this Two of Wands and then the Star in the reverse, Aquarius energy, you're popping up right here. It's almost showing like there was a lot of planning in store. There's a lot of potential in store, but it is not. It's falling through, and that is almost making it really difficult for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to see what the next plan is. Like if somebody really had a genius plan or was like, here, I'll hire you for the next 3 months, and then they suddenly were like, oh, never mind, I don't need it, I don't need the work, I won't pay you. And you were relying on that next 3 months. Like maybe you rejected offers because that next 3 months was already covered. And so it's like trying to find the light at the end of the tunnel of like, what do I do now? Like something fell through, and that's what I was vouching on. And now it's like I've lost that hope in something, and it's hard to see what's gonna pop up next. So with this High Priestess in the reverse, I also see just like maybe taking a step back and going into the calm and really trying to tap back into that more feminine energy. The Nine of Cups. Tap back in, listen to your intuition, work towards emotional fulfillment, work towards putting your energy into things that provide an emotional boost to yourself so that you can actually see what is truly valuable, so that you don't invest your time and energy into things that you think will bring you emotional satisfaction, but instead you can identify what will truly bring that for you, and then everything can follow and suit after. And the stars on the bottom now too. So it might take a little while to, you know, start seeing the light again, but don't lose hope. Know that you have all the capabilities to do what you need to achieve. All right, and I'm going to take an oracle card from the When My Soul Whispered Oracle deck. We have kindness. And limitless. And they're right next to each other too. Kindness. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Think of your actions as footprints. You can choose to walk around leaving a dirty, muddied track of negativity, or you could leave a legacy of kindness, lightening the day for yourself and others. Do not underestimate the impact of your actions on another person. It is often the smallest acts that have the greatest impact. Kindness will not cost you anything. Rather, it is likely to increase your own happiness as your actions are reflected back to you. Consider that a smile to a stranger may be the only kindness they experience that day, and it may brighten their world more than you realize. The more of yourself you give to others, the more abundance you will begin to experience in your own life. Remember to be kind always. My sacred words. In my dealings with others, I communicate with honey rather than vinegar. The polar bear spends much of its life at sea, diving for food, and often sees the underside of an iceberg. Remember in your dealings with others that you are often not privy to what lies beneath the surface, so always act with kindness. Limitless. Limits, like fear, are often just an illusion. Your imagination offers you an opportunity to achieve anything, provided you believe in your ability to make it happen. As humans, we tend to create barriers, imaginary fences built by self-limiting beliefs. When you dare to take a step beyond your doubts and truly believe that you can achieve the impossible, even the sky is not high enough. Never allow negative self-talk to tell you that you are not good enough, not yet ready, or ill-prepared. Your only limitations lie in your own mind. It is not enough to simply dream of what you desire. You need to take concrete steps towards your goal. Each step need not be huge, but break it down into small, manageable chunks, and soon you will find yourself closer to that goal than you once thought possible. It is time to free yourself from the self-imposed shackles and shine so brightly that you light up the path, illuminating the way for others. I strive to make each moment greater than my last. The majestic unicorn represents an ability to conjure limitless realities. Remind yourself to move beyond your self-imposed restrictions and achieve what you once believed to be an illusion. Limitless. Take what's yours and leave the rest behind. Thank you so much for being here, Aquarius, and I shall see you next time.